Hey Austin, hey Keegan, it's in the title, the Dutch one. It's going to be hard, but it's got good potential. I think I'm going to stick with it. I like it. Still can't afford a big tractor yet. So we're trying to make hay. It's mid-spring. I should probably speed time up actually. Hey Funny Bone, hey Aaron, cheers for the like mate. How are you Aaron? Oh! Right, we'll just have to go across the ends. See if I can get it out of the ditch. Come on. Come on. There we go. So there are canals everywhere being Holland. You have to be slightly careful. Ah, nice one, Funny Bone. Hey George, welcome along, hello. Hey from Brazil, welcome along. 16 knots sounds good, Funny Bone, sounds good. Now, did I go across the ends of the other field down here? I think I'll just check quickly. Looks like it. No green bits at that end, let's just check the other end. Hey Ronnie, hi Mouse, welcome, welcome. I don't think we're going to go bankrupt, but we're certainly not rich. Oh, there is grass there, look. Okay, you're going to have to ruin my nice lines here. I do not own a windrow. It's 110,000, the one I want. Thinking I might actually get the windrow anyway. Oh, there's grass there, that's no good. Oh, been spoilt on no man's land. Hence the odd crash into traffic that I'm not used to. So we'll take this up to the next field that is being mowed at the moment. And we will fertilise the fields that I've cut now. I was trying to think I should get a windrow. Hey George, welcome along. How are you, George? I hope you're well. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't think we're getting out of that one in a hurry. Let's just see what happens if I fold the mower. Go on, up you get. That is stuck. Oh my word. We're going to have to reset this one. That is a deep bit of water. Oops. 116. Blimey. We're going to have to reset. Nothing else there. Okay. Let's go and wrong way round. Hey Charles, hey Six. Yeah, that was a proper drowning, wasn't it? Surprised it hasn't come out a bit cleaner. Right, back to the field that we were on. Hopefully before the tether gets there. It's up here on the right, I think. Right, let's not back into the water this time. Oh, hang on. The swath settings have reset. Okay, you can go now. I do not have a windrow. I'm tempted to actually spend the money and just get it. Trouble is, I've got to get a forage harvester and a combine. So, yeah, basically. So Six, how are you today? Glad you're good, Charles. Hey George, Mazzaro, welcome along. Yeah, much better than yesterday, Six. Actually feel alive today. It's good. Oh, you can't have completed your task. Lazy, lazy bugger this tractor is sometimes. Alright, let's set you off here. So we're trying to make hay today. It's mid-spring in Holland. I couldn't find a Dutch geo, so I'm using Bavaria, that sort of area. So it's a European place. The weather looks pretty similar to Holland, which is pretty similar to England. I was surprised this grass was ready so early, so we'll keep an eye on the speed the grass grows. It could be the way forward for silage, but I've also grown some chaff fields. I'm thinking of just biting the bullet, borrowing another ½ mil, buying a field I've noticed that's full of corn that's quite big. We have 200 cows at vast expense. Not too bad, thanks, Austin. So I think the next field is field 29 that I own. Not quite sure where it is. Still quite new to the map. Is it 29? That one there. I believe it's grass. We'll take this up to 28. It's stopped for some reason. We'll take this up to 28 when it's finished. We'll take the Mer to 29. Hey George, you had a farming channel. Was that real life or farming sim? What do you mean by not full? And it just wasn't gaining subs, or you didn't have the time, or? Right, we've got to get to field 29. Look at the map. Opposite the shop almost. Well, you're welcome in here, George. Hang out, get to know guys in chat. It's a good little farming family, the regulars. It's the best thing about live streaming, really. These little deuce-fars, I'm asking them to do a lot. But the next tractor I get is going to be a 7. Probably not the modded one, so it's going to be this colour. I'm thinking about slots. Mainly because I'm thinking of spending 37 slots on the truck, which isn't like me, I know. Right, we got to a shop opposite the shop. Back up a bit. The field we're looking for. Is just the other side of those trees, I think. Yeah. I think we can sneak through the trees to get to it. Oh, actually, we should probably go across the ends. Actually, we don't need to. I'm just going to set it off and see what happens. I need to get to learn what the workers do with my fields anyway. So we'll set that off there, see what happens. Didn't realise I owned this field, actually. When the tedder's finished, we'll send it up onto this field as well. I think I bought this field thinking I might place my farm on it, but I don't like it. It's got dikes all round it, tricky access. We'll probably just keep it as hay for now. Nice open sheds there though. I don't think I own that. Okay, he's good. Let's check out the tedder or the fertiliser that we're going to take up to 28. Might as well go across the end while we're here. I'm going to plough this field in actually, but you keep your fertiliser state so it's not wasted. I'm going to plough it and just replant grass. I want to get rid of the red needs ploughing. I know it doesn't affect the yield, but you can't tell how many fertiliser states you've done all the time it's red on the map, so it's worth doing. So we want to get into field 28. I think we can sneak through here. Yep, there are a few blows. Might as well go across the end. Again, this is one I'm probably going to plough in and replant as well. Really? Why doesn't it want to work? That should be good to leave. Right, go check on the tedder now. Oh dear. No! Oh, I'm going to have to reset this as well, aren't I? I'm going to have to watch this corner of the field. Love to start up on these tractors. Hey Richard, good afternoon, how are you doing? Need a snorkel on this map. So we're going to go and finish what we were trying to do before we got buried in the dike. Then we'll go to field 29 with this. Now, am I going to get a windrow? I think I probably should. I am going to need one eventually. It's just 110 grand for the one I like. Stuff in here. Yes, skillful driving there. Right, we've got to go across each end. Make sure there's no bits of sort of grassy bits. Because I'm using the milling machine to pick up, not a forage wagon, which really wouldn't mind. Then we're going to go across to field 29. Hey Richard, just be patient mate. Confuses me, money, it doesn't take much. Hey George, hello Brazil. Yeah, I don't have a printy thing. You might be able to get Google Translate or YouTube to help you with that, George. They might put subtitles for you. Try YouTube subtitles, George. But I don't say a lot anyway, actually, so you're not missing much. Just getting the edge bits. Right, now we're looking for field 29. Oh, it's right down there. Okay, we can get there. Might as well use the road. Opposite the shop on the left. Oh, we're not going to overtake there, are we? Okay, on the left here. where we need to be in here, I think. Here we go. This is where we want to be. And we'll just set this off. It shouldn't catch the mower up. Okay, 6. Hope to catch you soon. Well done, Mouse. Oh, have I gone far enough over there? Yes. Right, we'll check on the fertiliser now. Basically finished. Oh, he has not. He's only done about 2 passes. What's that then? We'll set him off from the other edge as we're here. Back to the mower then. Haha. Here, Mouse. I don't mind him speaking his own language, but we just can't understand what he's saying, that's all. Is there not a YouTube thing where he can put subtitles up to what I say, or what people say, on his screen? Yeah, Mouse, I've got 200 cows. If I take the slurry to the biogas plant every day, it covers the interest on a 2 million bank loan. So that's me not going bankrupt sorted. I really think this map has got potential to have 4,000 cows on Seasons. They might not get TMR all the time, but I reckon I'll be able to feed them at least hay or silage. This map is massive as consoles go. Hey Ronnie, you too mate, don't get too hot. Hey Osby Monday. Generally, Osby, they don't do mods at a weekend. So, the answer to that would be no. Unless you're on PC, in which case Mouse has just answered your question. Oh yeah, Mouse, Slurry is an original product. It used to just be silage, slurry and manure, which actually this map is like the original. It's a slow one as well. It's only 50 capacity, which I'm going to have to make something with belts when I start doing Osby, that's a bit harsh, but I do wish Giants would become a bit more professional, if you like. I wish they would pay some decent beta testers and stuff like that, so that we never got broken stuff released on their mod hub. I've given up doing first look at maps now. Every time you look at a map, it's broken. So I just wish they would be a bit more professional, get what they've got working properly before spending millions of dollars on a office in Chicago, for example. Spend the money on beta testers, spend the money on the game you've got, get it right. Bring FSL to console. Don't give up saying, oh, it's too juicy, too big a load for the console. If a modder can reduce their megabytes and slots on the same map by half, I'm sure they can reduce their loading on a console by half if they paid the right person. Anyway, I love the game, and I think Giants, despite some of the obvious issues they've got with testing, I think Giants genuinely love farming themselves, and they are doing their best. I think we can check on Mr. Fertilizer now. He's finished, and he's got to go up to field, I think it's 7. So we want to go due north. Hey, don't apologise, Osby. I know you're just exaggerating. I know you don't mean it. Oh, that's where we want to be, in there. Hopefully there's no one behind me. I was going quite fast, so it's a safe bet. He's good. We'll go back to the mower. That's not a mower. He's nearly done. Might just watch this one a second. Osby, what platform do you play? Hey, Pro Gamer. Welcome along, sir. Back to a bit of Seasons and semi-realism, you see. Actually, Pro Gamer, I was thinking of you the other day. I started playing Little Norton, is it? Yeah. On Seasons, but the soil temperature was 10 degrees, even though it was midwinter. Hey Mouse, the front lifter mod will go on the back of certain trailers that have got a hitch on the back. That one at 22,000 litres is perfect for fertiliser and lime and a small tractor. It's cheaper than buying the in-game fertiliser, and you get a trailer that can tip left and right and carry everything as well. Osby, it's a weekend. Oh my God, he's going in the ditch. He's going to go in the ditch. Maybe not. This could be interesting. We are mowing water. In fact, he's given up, which is just as well, actually. I'm going to move it over and set it off. Might as well get the yield that we can. Yeah, how's it going, Pro Gamer? Did you have a trouble with the soil temperature, or did you wait for the update, which is probably what I should have done? The map update apparently sorted it. I'll have to look at your stream if I get time. I have got you on notification bell. I do actually pop in every now and then, even if I don't say hi. Oh, okay, Pro Gamer. Be interesting to see how you go. I'm doing a dairy farm, as you can tell. Well, maybe not from this stream. I'm doing a dairy farm. I've not cheated a penny in. I've got a 2 million overdraft that I've got to service, or well, it will be 2 million in a minute. Yeah, I noticed, Pro Gamer. Did notice. Right, this mower has finished. We're going to sneak through the woods here. Take this setup back to the farm. Now I've got 2 farms at the minute. But I'm actually going to just dump everything over in my new area because it's getting confusing. It's a bit of a mess. I haven't built any sheds yet, but I sacrificed half of field 9 to put a silo set up and some sheds and a workshop is the plan. But money's really tight, so we're just leaving everything outside at the moment and no workshop. I've got to decide whether or not I'm going to buy a windrow. I think I probably will. So this is where I'm going to put some sheds here. I've placed the silo already. Right, I think I'm going to buy a windrow. So we're going to head off to the shop, and I'll borrow the money to buy it. Hopefully some contracts will come online. Even just, you know, 10 grand makes a big difference at the moment. No contracts available. I did a couple earlier, fertilising ones. Hey Elite, good afternoon sir, welcome. And how is the world of Elite today? How are you? Enjoying your weekend? Oh, we missed the turn. No, we made it in. So I need to borrow 50 grand. I will do that. My God, my overdraft is going to kill me. I know it. I can't help myself. You guys who watch me know that. I always end up maxed out on the loan. We want a Winrow, and we want my favourite, that one. There we go. That didn't take long to talk myself into, did it? Selected work mode left, that's fine. In fact, I might put it in the middle. But you can't change your work mode until you unfold it, so we'll have to wait till we get to the field. Haha. Yeah, well, I've started on this, oh, I think that's our field there. I've started on this map, verging on bankruptcy, but I think I'm going to be okay. I've worked it out. If I sell the slurry at the biogas plant, it covers my bank interest just about. The slurry from my 200 cows. Am I gonna... I might, I think I'm just going to set this off, you know. See what happens. I'm not going to do the ends, they don't look too bad. I'll have to babysit it till it gets past that tree, which I keep meaning to get rid of. Right, is it going to go past the tree? Lovely. Right, we'll leave that. We'll see how it does. Hopefully it won't end up in the ditch, which is always a risk I've discovered on this map. Right, we'd better get back to the mower. Or even the fertiliser, who has decided to do one pass and stop. Oh well. Can't get the staff nowadays. Gives me an opportunity to go down the end and set it off from the other side. And then hopefully it will just finish. So I'm going to watch it make the first turn. There's a very deep ditch at the end of this field. I've had to reset 2 tractors out of the 3 I've got already. So it won't surprise me if I have to reset the 3rd one. We've got no contracts to do. I can't pick the hay up till it goes golden. I will speed time up a bit actually. I didn't realise. I thought I was on 5 times. I'm going to do that straight away. No need to be sitting on 1 times. There's no planting going on at the moment. So field 84 is corn. I'm quite tempted to buy it. It's not really close to my farm, but it's already corn and it's fully fertilised. This one here, oh, it's nearly fully fertilised, that one. 422 grand. 352 for those two. Is that a canal between those two though? That is the question. If I could join those two together, that might be the way forward to get those two next. We'll have a look at that right now in landscape mode. So we want to head due south. We're looking for the bottom 2 fields over here, I think. So they could be joined together. That would make quite a nice size field. Actually, it'd make an enormous field. Oh look, even this one could be joined. I've got to earmark this then for future purchases. This has already got corn on it and it's nearly grown, and it can be joined to this one. I'd have to get rid of these trees, but I need something to do in the winter anyway, so that's not a bad thing. Well, let's check and see what the bank says. I think that is probably the way to go. Right, when this is finished here, it's got to go to field 29 next. By the time we get there, the tedder may have finished. I only own about 6 fields, maybe. The challenge on Seasons, I find, is to get through the first year. My strategy for doing that, and it has been since I ever started playing Seasons, is to use the biogas plant and sell the manure or slurry from your animals there, and that way you get paid the same time the bank takes the interest from your massive overdraft. If the two equal each other out, then basically it's free money. You're still got to pay it back obviously, but the interest is covered. So field 29 next for this puppy. That's how I drive in real life. Yeah, I'm not a great fan of that Elite. I mean, I started from scratch on No Man's Land, but I used the 500,000 overdraft, and I started off with just a forage harvester and Jim's biogas plant rather than do trees. But it's the same thing really. You're stuck with one item. You can't afford a combine, and I can't afford a combine on this map. But I have got some cows. I always do dairy. I know it's a bit boring, and I don't have a problem with borrowing the money. I've gone past where I want to go because I was chatting. We need to turn round here. I don't have a problem with borrowing money off the game. I think, you know, you've got to pay it back. You get charged interest. That's real to me. I do not know. Well, actually, I do know a couple of farmers who probably don't have an overdraft. But generally, all farmers are carrying a high bank overdraft in real life. That much is true. 29's just through here. We're just going to go through, set this off, and hope for the best. What I do is I don't use buy it all mods, and I try and just that's missed a line. I try and just stick to what's on the map. Like, for example, the biogas plant on this map doesn't take potatoes or any of that other stuff. So I won't be doing that because that's how I envisaged the map was intended. I try and play in the character that the map set out as far as what mods. I'm quite happy to landscape stuff though and make, you know, put my personal print on it. But again, you've got to pay for that, so I don't have a problem with that. On this map I have discovered that I can buy TMR quite cheaply, but I won't be using that. Once I'm making my own, I won't do that. It has allowed me though to buy some cows before the first hay harvest, but that's all it's done. Hey, Light Shepherd, how are you? Yeah, I didn't like sheep until this new mod came along that you can get the pallets on the trailers. Actually, I own a sheep farm on this map. I just haven't got any sheep in it. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to bother with them until I've got my cows established. So how are you, like Shepherd? I hope you're well. We're going across the ends as we always do with the tether, because I'm using the milling machine to pick up the hay when it becomes hay, if it becomes hay. So you have to be very careful you haven't got mixed products if you use a milling machine. Right, I'll scoot along the edge of this field. I think this is the last grass field, so we can take this tractor back. I'm going to have to paint a road or something through here. This is a bit much going through the trees like this every time. I'm really looking forward to tackling this map properly though. Oh, this is quite a nice little area here. Oh, I don't own it. Okay, I'm not going to buy it. I was thinking I could tarmac this. So we'll take this back to my mess of a farm at the moment. Oh, driving on the English side of the road is not a good thing to do in Holland, as laid back as they are. So here's my gap here on the left. I put one of Missy B's new silos in that takes liquids, and then that made me laugh. I had a bit too much lime. I wanted to empty my fertiliser of lime in order to fill it with fertiliser. Come along here to my new silo, and it won't take lime. So what I did was I placed this multi-fruit extension that does take lime, and now I can put it in and out up to the capacity of that. So that was okay. But I was slightly surprised that the silo wouldn't take lime, as it takes liquids and everything else pretty much. But not in a bad way. I was just surprised. I like the mod. I love Missy B's stuff. I think she's one of the modders that, a bit like Jim, really tries to help the consoles out. I think it's really good. Everything she does is pretty much on the mod hub. Right, back to... Oh, why has he stopped there? Come on, mate. Oh, he's... Alright, I'll let him off. So I think in future I am going to have to go around the ends. I'm going to plough this field in, by the way, and replant it in grass. It's red on the map. I hate that. I know it makes no difference to my yield, but I can't see what fertiliser state it's on because it's red. I know I can hop out and have a look like this, but it's not the same. I like to look at the map. I like to go bosh, check the fertiliser state, and then I can't on 28 and 27 because they're red. So that is my reasoning. Yeah. So this guy thinks he's finished. He hasn't. But I'd rather he stopped there than ended up in the ditch, so that's alright. Really, we need to do a circuit the whole way round, I think. No, Elite. I have liming on, but ploughing off. The reason I have ploughing off isn't because I don't like ploughing. It's because I like cultivating. And if I plough, I'm one of these lazy people who, if I've ploughed, I don't cultivate because the planter works anyway. So as a compromise, I play with ploughing off, liming on. I don't do crop destruction, or I haven't yet, even though I'm tempted to start doing it for a little bit more realism. But yeah, I do have lime on as a compromise because I have ploughing off. Otherwise life would be too easy. But this setup here is brilliant. You can dump what's in the trailer out and fill it up with lime, and it works. 24 metre spread with lime. So that helps. Must get a new lighter. Ah, let's have a look at that. It's not letting me do that now. Oh, I could try settings. That's not settings. It won't let me do that, mouse. Anyway, I don't mind ploughing a field I've recently bought. I don't mind doing it once. If I didn't get to plough the fields once, I would then have to turn ploughing on. So it saves me, really. Oh, let's have a look. So if I go to... I just like them. I don't like the red bits on my Mac mouse on fields I own, basically. I intend on owning the whole map, so quick look is needed. We'll see how. Oh, there's my farm there. That's where I'm leaving this. And in the hope a contract comes, I'm going to empty it out. Now, because I've got the thing on the back, even though it will work, tip side left will do nicely. This trailer is awesome. It tips left, right, rear, and it's got a grain door. And it will do all that while there's something behind it. And you can put the lifter mod on it, as I have, to put the spreader on the back. It's just a fantastic piece of kit. Right, we'll leave that. But if you have a setup like this, where you've got the lifter mod in here, never leave it connected to a tractor when you exit the game. When you come back in, you'll have to disconnect it anyway before it works. Left toggle down. Now it'll turn off, if I go to fruit types, I can go down and turn off the grass and stuff. But it won't let me adjust anything else. It'll only do it on fruit types. You guys play PC, it might be slightly different. I'll try. Soil composition. Down and X. No, nothing. Oh my god, I've turned the tractors off now. I'm just going to plough it in. I've only got little horsepower tractors, but I'll use the cheat everyone uses if you like. I'll put the lizard plough on backwards, then the horsepower's not an issue. There we go. So he's ready and waiting. We'll check the contracts again. We might. Oh, come on, give me a contract. Come on. Let's see how much slurry we got available from the cows. 9,000 litres, not worth taking yet. 200 cows need 1 million litres of food. Oh, they're eating grass. That means I don't have to feed them. Excellent. I'm not going to feed them tomorrow. Fantastic. So the pasture works. Right, we'll take him up to the next field. I might fold this up in case I come across some traffic. I'm going to have to get through the gate anyway, actually. What are we on? Tip side left. So I'm going to do one circuit of the field. But I'm going to do 2 circuits off the field. Or if I change it to tip side middle, that's what I'm doing. Tip side middle, 1 circuit, and then I'll set the worker off. Toggle work mode, middle, lower, turn on, cruise control flat out. I think that's the way to go. Don't really need to be going up the edge, admittedly. I could just hardtail it to the other end. I only need to do this at the ends, really, don't I? Oh, actually, let's select lift merger, toggle work mode, tip side left. Yeah, that will work fine now. hopefully it won't get in a mess at the ends now. Time will tell. We'll check the weather forecast. So we got plus for the whole day actually. Hopefully that'll be enough time that it becomes hay and I can pick it up. We got rain tomorrow morning, so I think if by 5 o'clock it's not happened, I'm just going to pick it up anyway. I'll make it into chaff, unfortunately. I'm going to hop out, see what the moisture level is. Does it tell me moisture level? Ah, I need a what's it called? A wattler? That's what I need. I think it's in miscellaneous. No. I need that thing. So it's showing moisture of 18%. I don't think that needs to drop much, if that's what it's looking at, to become hay. Yeah, I think Elite, when I do get a PC that's man enough, I will probably continue with a PS4 controller, but I'm going to get the PS5 first and see how that is before I spend like 3,000 quid on a decent gaming PC. Which I haven't got anyway, at the moment, not to spend on a PC. Oh, someone really misses No Man's Land. I'll take that as a compliment, the dislike. I'll take that as someone's missing my No Man's Land. Yeah. Okay, Elite. But I know you've got to spend... I know you can get them, you know, cheaper, but if you want something future-proof, you've got to spend like $12.50 or or more, even if you want to stay reasonably future proof. And with my addiction to workers, Elite, I think I'll go mad with courseplay if I get a PC, which isn't going to happen until a while after PS5 anyway. After this, he's going to field 7, then he's going to field 29. We'll keep checking if any contracts are coming. I did 2 contracts earlier before I started streaming, so that is the reason why there's no contracts showing. No contracts available. Well, I hope they fill some of the holes between the two, if you get what I mean, Elite. I know they won't be able to allow non-licensed mods. I mean, that's a given. But they could still maybe give us course play, a couple more workers, that sort of thing. And maybe 4 times max, maybe. Hopefully it'll be, you know, able. Oh, and of course, give us FSL. FSL for console. I think will really kick that off as well for Giants. It'll make it 3 times the size it is. And those guys won't have such an easy run. The same 3 teams that seem to win every time. Never know, they might fill up the O2 Arena once they let it on console. That'll be funny. Like the FIFA World Championship. So while this is going, I'm just going to see how much money the bank will lend me. Because I've got to get a forage harvester. Well, I know it'll be better. Oh, I can borrow 467,000 I can get my balance up to, which is pretty much a forage harvester. That means I'll be leasing a combine this year. I think I'm going to buy the forage harvester and lease the combine, because I'm a dairy farm. Now, if I spend $350,000 there, I can probably borrow 175 against it. So 467 less 175 leaves 300,000. to spend on a forage harvester if I buy those 2 fields. A forage harvester is going to cost me $275 plus $69, so $340. Don't think I'll be getting those 2 fields quite yet. Well, it's a lot more in depth than just a baling race, Mouse. I've seen people win when they've only had 1 combine against the other team having, well, in effect 3. People have still won. Watch hours, it's roughly, they're about 4,000 a month, something like that, Elite. 3,800, 4,000 a month, roughly. Is that good, or I don't know? But I do stream most days, Elite, so well, hang on, I'll have a quick look now. I'll get right back to you. Make sure I got that right. Watch hours. Sorry, Elite, got that wrong. No, I got it totally wrong, Elite. Same as you. Same as you. 700-800 a month. I was looking at views, not watch hours. It's 700 or 800 a month. So 700 a month, it's roughly the same, I think, about 4,000 a year. If I take a couple of months off, which I normally do. I must admit, Elite, have you noticed since YouTube stopped you being able to click on someone's avatar and sub to them, that the subs go up a lot more slowly? Yeah, well, I think they did it because it made it, it makes it harder for trolls, and possibly something to do with that copper thing as well. But it has certainly made it a lot harder for small streamers to expand. The big guys didn't need to rely on that anyway. No, not really. They used to. What's the link, Elite? Anyway, feel free to stick a link up to your channel, and for that matter, Mouse or anyone else who's in, feel free. Any other guys who are watching, check out Mouse, Elite Farming, Six Wheeling, Pro Gamer, pretty much anyone who's been in with a blue spanner. That link might tell you for yours. I'll open that in a new tab and see what happens. As we're on worker at the moment. Yeah, I haven't got the thing. I haven't got the subscribers, Elite. Basically, I need another 500 subscribers to get to that thing. My watch hours are fine at 7,000 or something, but my subscribers are really halfway there. And since that excuse me, since they took away that click on someone's avatar thing, subs are definitely going up more slowly. Well, I think half my watch hours are kind people like Mouse who leave me on in the background, and Six Wheeling when I do like a 6-hour stream, which helps a lot. Yeah, the figures for the year. The subs figure's not for the year though, is it? That's your total subs. Do you think the PC has helped with that, or not really any difference? I really want this to become hay today, even if I end up picking it up in the dark. Yeah, I haven't really got Discord sorted. The laptop I'm running, as in the laptop I'm sort of reading the chat on and replying to you and stuff, and that I've got Nightbot on, is such an old Apple Mac that it won't even do the latest version of Discord and stuff like that. I need to really get a mate of mine who's into IT to get me up and running with, is it Streamlabs, the best one? And then I'll get Discord going properly. But yeah, I should make more of an effort with Discord, I know. Yeah, Mouse, your subs have gone up quite nicely lately. I think you're on about 180 not that long ago. But you do some really good stuff, I have to say. I love your content. I love what you do to a Mac. But I don't even think my Mac will get a late version of Streamlabs even, Elite. And my other computer, the monitor's knackered, so when I'm on it, I actually use the same telly that I'm using now, so that wouldn't work. Mouse, I sent you a link on Messenger. Did you get it? Yeah, I haven't got as far as editing yet, Elite. I've only worked out how to live stream. Even my little how-to videos are live streams, short live streams that I then put in a section on my page. Well, while this work is running, I'll show you what I've got in mind now for this map, having had a look around it and played it a bit. The biogas plant's here. It is a slow one. It only takes 50,000. Now I intend on loading it with manure when I get more cows, but because it only takes 50,000, I'm going to have to build something here close, probably here, where I can just dump the manure on the ground and then have a belt feeding it so the trailers aren't waiting around all day. There's a fantastic area here in this VGA look where I'm going to put a silo with a capacity of about 8 to 10 million to hold enough TMR, hay and silage to get my 3,000 or 4,000 cows through the winter. This is the long-term plan. I think this space will be big enough. Just then this will stay as this field here, which I don't own but I will own, is going to obviously become a chaff field, as will this one, 57. When these trees go here, that will be a bit bigger. 67 will be chaff. 84, 81 and 78 I can join together, that will be chaff. 82, 83 and 77 again, they will be chaff. Hopefully that will be enough to produce 5 or 6 million litres of chaff a year. Then I will make enough hay fields to produce a similar amount of hay. They can be smaller, it's not so important they're so big. The rest of the map will just be for normal farming. The actual cow pens themselves, of which to get 3,000 cows I will need 6 of them, I believe. 7 6s, 4 6s, 28. Yeah, 2,800 cows would be 6 cow pens. They possibly give up this chaff field and put 6 cow pens on here. If I can join these two fields together, that's not a problem, because that will become a big chaff field there. But anyway, that's the way I'm going in the long term. It's going to take a couple of 100 hours to get there, I reckon. In the meanwhile, I've just got to not go bankrupt. Says he, with loads of borrowed money sitting there that he's not actually doing anything with. So I'm going to pay that off so I don't get charged the interest. Yeah, I'm running a 55 or 60 inch HD TV myself, mouse. We got good wind speed, we got a plus. I'm really hoping that becomes hay. Maybe I should have waited till now to cut it. It might have already come out as hay. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, he's done a good job, hasn't he, Mouse? I'm going to send this up the other edge. Oh, don't go in the water. After this field, just one more, and I might actually buy the forage harvester. Just trying to work out if I can buy that land for 300,000 and get enough money together for the forage harvester. Probably could if I didn't buy the trailer, but don't really. The only thing I'm going to lease on this map are belts. And I'm not going to lease the pickup belts because you have to actually turn them on. The belts you don't have to turn on, the hours don't go up. So the leasing costs are actually pretty minimal. In fact, there's probably room inside the biogas plant to put a cow pen or two. There's that much land there available. Might have to check that out actually. Right, off to field 29. Nice, neat looking field this one. We're learning. Take a chance on the traffic. Must remember to slow down when we get to the shop. Oh God, I really hope I get hay today. Is there a time that it takes for hay, or is it literally the drier it's, the faster it's drying, the quicker you get it? Is that the shop? There's the shop. I've just gone past the turning again, haven't I? Can't see if I've got any traffic behind me. Can now. This is where we're going, if we don't get hooked up on a tree. Oh. Oh, there's some grass there I didn't ted. You're going to have to really watch that when I'm picking it up with the old milling machine. Still not turned to hay. It could be an absolute waste of time, all this. Ah, okay. I think when it gets to 16%, it becomes hay. We might be in with a chance. If my memory serves me correctly. In which case, I might get the truck ready. It's a little bit big for the mat, but I have put the smaller trailer on. I wish I'd gone for the 4-wheel truck rather than the 6, but anyway, I've got it now. So alright, Elite, pleasure to have you in, and cheers for your insight and advice. Much appreciated. Stay safe, man. I think my farm's here on the left. Yeah. I want to take the second entrance actually. It might be easier actually to leave the trailer outside. So I'll just leave the trailer there. That's what we're looking for. Now, I think it's sheep that live in here, but I haven't bought any. Managed to get stuck. First person view, you see. Smaller truck might have been a more sensible option. Right, we go to the first field we harvested in the hope that it's become hay. I can tell it hasn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 16% is the magic number. Let's check out the tedder again. Windrow rather. Question is, if it doesn't become hay, look at this forecast, we've got a little bit of rain, not very good drying conditions tomorrow morning, and more rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Quite a lot of rain actually on the forecast. Probably just going to have to pick it up as grass, I think. Which means we've wasted a lot of time and energy if that is the case. So we've got pluses all the way through till 9 o'clock. Gonna have to pick it up in the dark, I reckon. That'll be interesting. I have enough trouble avoiding these ditches in the daytime. But we have no choice because it's going to rain in the morning and it will just turn it all back. Mind you, once it becomes hay, I think it stays as hay, doesn't it? Even if it rains on it. It only goes back if it's at this stage. Once it's gone golden, I think it will stay golden, even if it rains on it. But if it's at this stage and it rains, it will go dark green. I have to tell it again. That is the question, really. I don't want it to pick up any of that grass that's hiding under the hedge, you see. That's why I've done that. Just moved it away so when the worker comes back it doesn't go right into the hedge. That's the theory anyway. Still at 17%. In the dark soon. Not happy about this. Mind you, the first grassed. Yeah, I get that, Mouse. Yeah, but it will stay of hay. So that it just means there's a bit less pressure, because picking it up in the dark won't make for a good stream. I will be crashing all over the place. Mind you, I can always do it off screen and come back on later. Having said that, I've been on about 2 hours now. Pretty good. Starting to get into the map. Right, don't pick up any grass. Up. Good boy. He's done well there. Job done. Oh, just made it. Look at that. We'll plant this up next to the mowers. I'm dumping it all here so I can still build sheds if I want to on the other edge. The sheds are quite cheap, they're only about 9,000 each, but if I want to buy the 2 fields and a forage harvester, I can't afford even 9 grand, to be honest. Hey, Night Gamer. No, it's not finished. I've just fancied doing a bit of Seasons. I will be doing No Man's Land probably next weekend. I think what I'm going to do is this map during the week and No Man's Land at weekends in the longer run. I was talking about doing this map for pretty much since it came out. I just had to work out if I was going to do it on Seasons or not. Once I made my mind up, then I went for it the other day. But I started playing on it about, well, not playing, but I had a look around it about 3 weeks ago, I think, 4 weeks ago. Then I thought I'd do Little Norton, but I had a problem with the soil temperature, which has been fixed apparently in an update. So I don't want to put anyone off that map. It looks really nice actually. But I've spent quite a lot of time in Holland over the years, so, and I like it, my time in Holland, so here we are. Waiting for the hay. Oh, come on, 1 more percent. Come on. 1 more percent. That's all we ask for. Might speed up time for an hour. Let's go 15 times. Come on. Come on. Go golden. Look at that, we got a good wind. Come on. Night Gamer, I see. I saw you started this map yesterday. I think it might have been the day before. I missed your live stream, but I saw the notification that you had started. What do you think? Come on. feel like a real farmer now, waiting for his hay to be dry enough to become hay. Come on. I really don't want to be doing this in the dark, but it looks like I'm going to be. Hey, cheers for that, Night Gamer. Yeah, I've got my daughter staying, and haven't seen her for ages since lockdown, so I gave streaming a miss for a while. She's out with one of my sisters at the minute, so I thought I'd take the chance. Why isn't that going up and down? Oh, there we go. We're ready to go. I wish I got the shorter wheelbase truck, you know. But I'm going to take a hit of about 20 grand if I sell this truck now. Maybe I should though. Let's just see what the shop charges for what I get for my truck. 137 grand. Oh, it's not depreciated too much. And let's just check if I replace it with the standard man. I can change the colour still to orange. Can I have chrome? I can have silver wheels, that's fine. I can have reasonable tyres. I'll save a few slots. I'll get something a little bit more manoeuvrable. This map is quite tight in places. Question is it that much shorter? That compared to the one I've got, this one. Yeah, it is shorter. Or I go mad on slots, which really isn't my style, as you guys know. Get this thing. Which has a few more options. It has oh, you can have a front weight. Don't think I need that. Might just like it. Oh, I'm liking it. I might end up with it yet. Oh yes. If you have a bumper, do you still have a hitch behind there to connect the probably leave it standard engine, so you can get 50 more horsepower. So that's 154,000, but it's a load of slots. I do quite like it though. Very tempted to get that. Very tempted. That would be a few more slots than I like to. Come on. It's just not happening. Waiting for the hay. Very tempted to buy those two. Only they're right next to my farm. That's quite a nice shaped field. I think that's probably the best option. I don't like the radio, I'm going to turn it off. I don't know how many cows this pen holds. I wonder if it's in the garage, the information I need. No, it doesn't show up as placeable. Is it in the seasons menu? Says it needs lime as well. I don't think that affects the yield on a grass field. Might stick up a shed or two, or at least have a look at it. Looking at maybe putting a couple of sheds there, 2 sheds across the back, a couple of sheds here. That'll be 6. That should hold quite a lot of stuff. I need to know where the middle of this plot is. Let's just mark that. So from there, 619. 7 42 120 60 689. Somewhere about there be the middle. Doesn't look the middle. Probably more like there. We'll just put a blob. Ah, man, it's still not become hay. Hey, Sean Anderson too. YouTube subscribers Farming Simulator 19. What do you mean? It's forecast to rain. It could be an absolute disaster. It's going to rain at 6 in the morning. It's going to dry till midnight. Well, let's just hope. But there again, it's got zeros tomorrow, so my experience of a 0 is it does actually dry very slowly. I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to save the game, go to bed, and get up really early. So say 10 hours sleep, get up at 6. Why can't I sleep? Why aren't I getting a sleep trigger? Okay, I can sleep now. Yeah, I don't understand, Sean, what you're saying. And let's sleep for 10 hours. Yeah. Oh my God, it's rained early. This is not pretty. This is the trouble with seasons, or some would say this is the beauty of seasons. Well, it's become hay. Fantastic. Let's just pick it up. First things first, slow the game down. I don't want it raining on that hay too long. Second thing, check the contracts. We have cultivating field 42 or fertilising field 36. Fertilising take 2 minutes. If I can find field 36. I'm going to leave those. I should probably do them though, but the priority's got to be this, so let's go for it. set a cruise control on something sensible. We'll start off with 15, see if that picks it all up. See what happens. Yeah, it's getting it all. Now I have no idea where the straw goes for the cows. I'm just going to dump a little bit in, I think, first. Oh, this isn't straw anyway, it's hay, isn't it? This will just go to my main silo for now. Well, hopefully we'll get most of this picked up before the rain makes it rot too fast. Cows don't need feeding, they're eating their own grass today and tomorrow. So that's a couple of days less to do. I'm not going to send stuff out on contracts while it's dark. I have enough trouble mooching around the map on my own, to be honest. We'll leave that there and we'll head off to our farm. Drop this off. First load of hay of the year. Fantastic. I think the exit's somewhere around here. Here we go. Oh, have I? Have I just hit the tree? Yeah. There I was just thinking while I was picking that hay up, shall I get the bigger trailer? Let's help with nav. Let's just oh, why isn't that showing up then? Why isn't my silo showing up here? Maybe the silo doesn't show up. Oh well. Oh, too early. That's where I'm going. that off. Check the prices, see what the capacity of hay is. 400,000, that's good. I'll keep us going for a little while. Drain door, I better sort that out. Slow it down a bit. 15 seems to work quite well. So we're into mid-spring now, on year 1. Everything is going to plan. Well, sort of. I think we'll be leasing a combine though. Don't think we can buy one. I'm going to plough this field in and plant corn here. Mind you, it's right next to the cows. I'm definitely going to plough it and then I'll decide. Corn or grass. suppose I could sell that Joskin trailer for 30 grand. That would cover the difference between trading this truck in and getting the aggro truck. But it's the slots. But if I can't spend money on slots now, at the beginning, I never will be able to, so I might treat myself to it. It's a good looking machine. Mind you, this truck's alright. So I'm playing 6-day seasons, which does make it harder to make hay compared to 9-day, because you get less drying time between the rain. But I've never played 9 before. Maybe I should. I can always change it. I don't think it makes a difference to your growth stages and stuff. It just carries on from where you're at. Right, last pass. Are we going to squeeze it all in? No, we'll have to come back for the last little bit. Might better dump it in the cows actually. She's just round the corner. We'll check that because I'm not going to have silage for a while, so I will be feeding them hay anyway. I could put a load in. Then they're not going to eat the grass for ages. No, I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to take it back to the silo. We should hurry up and get light. 6:35 in the morning, mid-spring. It's coming. Daylight's coming. know it's worse on YouTube than it is on my screen when the light's not good. For that I apologise, but I wanted to pick the hay up before the rain completely ruined it, so no choice but to farm in the dark at this moment. That is the question, Mouse. I would go for it myself. The weather forecast is shit. Perfect weather for an Indian. Right, dump this in here, go back, finish that field, move up to the next field, and so on. Don't think 400,000 litres is going to be enough, so I'm going to have to spend probably 20 grand on silo extensions here. That's a good thing though, that's a good thing. Really should sort this yard out, make it look a bit more usable. That's the other thing, if I get the short wheelbase, I think I would have jackknifed then. So, yesterday, I don't know how many of you guys in here now were watching yesterday. I've gone past the field almost. While we're here, let's just check the growth stage of this corn. Oh, we need the Wopsler. Growth is at 17%. I believe I can chop it at 60%. It's looking good. How fertilised is it? I didn't check that. 67%. Oh, maybe we'll send Mr. Fertiliser out on there if it'll let me. I hope there's nothing behind me, no traffic behind me. Oh, quick, there's a car coming. Quick. We can get in here. Ah, it's getting lighter. Thank God for that. My eyes are killing me. Must be a nightmare for you lot. Sorry about that. It's not a habit I mean to keep. Normally, when it gets dark, I sleep till it's light. Cruise back down to 16. Lower it, turn it on, mooch forward and cruise. Well, hopefully I'll have old Donkey and Yardy in at some point. Now I know what direction I'm going in. Right, we'll turn that off so it doesn't pick up any undesirable products. Now it's quite tight getting into the next field. I might have to take the milling machine in first, come back for the trailer. But we'll try. Actually, it's going to be fine. We can make it. Here we go. Let's turn it back on again and go. Oh, we don't want to put the trailer in the drink. You have to be quite disciplined on this map. That is not a bad thing. I've spoilt myself with No Man's Land. It's good to get a bit of discipline back. Now every time you hear my lighter, by the way, it's not a new cigarette. I roll my own and it just means it's gone out. Just in case you're interested. Oh, I can tell the rain's making it rot a bit. The swaths aren't as even as they were. I have to use cruise control because my controller's getting tired, shall we say. Right, where's the way out of here? I think there might be one in this corner. Oh no, we have to go through my farm, don't we? This field. Here we go. Oh my word, traffic. Oh dear, might be cutting this a bit fine. No, we're okay. Should put the cover on the trailer. I bet that would stop it rotting in the trailer. Think about it. Do that next time. Really? Might chop that branch down there. I really didn't feel I was overtly off the road then. There's our target field on the left. Hi. Okay guys, I've been on for 2 hours, so I'm going to have a break. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, do give it some serious consideration, and do hit the like button and hit that bell if you do subscribe, so you know when I'm on next. But most of all, especially in this day and age, stay safe everyone, and I hope to catch you soon. Cheerio. Mouse, that looks fantastic, so good I might order one myself. Cheerio.